Hello, everyone. This is Stephen Lott. I am business development for Cloud IT. I am also the host of the Cloud IT accounting and finance podcast. I just made that up. I am here with the heart and soul of Cloud IT. How about that? That's a good one. Like I am here with the heartbeat of Cloud IT, right? The reason why Cloud IT runs, the one that's always on, making sure everybody is straight and put together. This is Nikita, guys. Actually, she'll actually share with you how long she's been on Cloud IT. And I'm super to learn her story. But most importantly, I want you guys to learn her story. I will speak first glowingly about her. I've been working with Nikita for 2 years now, and it's been nothing but short of amazing to see how she keeps everyone in check, especially me as a controller, as a part of C-suite that I would dare say, right? A part of C-suite next to Sam, next to, all the decision makers, advisory, and everything else. Nikita is our everything. And so my goal for this is to get the people to know how great you are, what you do, how special you are, how your experience led you to this position, and how it's going to carry you through through more positions and things like that as Cloud IT grows. So I want to start. Who is Nikita? Who are you as a person? Like, what gets you excited to wake up? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Talk to me.
Thank you so much, Steve, for such a warm welcome. And yes, it's been 2 years now that we've been working together. We've been knowing each other.
Absolutely.
It's really heart warming to see things. And yes, what keeps me going, I think I love my work and I love the people whom, I interact with every day. I love communicating. It's like a everyday oxygen for me. I think about me, of course, a very humble journey, I would say. When I cleared as a chartered accountant, which is CPA equivalent for 12 years back. I was a
Yeah.
fresher. We got selected in the Big Fours, and I've had a good 5 year long career with two of the Big Fours out of the four. So that was the first, I would say, milestone of learning for me, where I
Mm.
learned processes, systems, and professionalism. That paved a lot of path for me for my growth, I would say. But I cannot sort of demean that's the how it started was great. Then second, I would say the second milestone was equally important. That's where when I was on my sabbatical, I wanted to do something what I like. So I was passionate about soft skills, and I started learning about communication, leadership skills,
Mm.
customer service, emotional intelligence, which I loved. And, for a year, we were getting trained on stuff, all of this stuff. And that was a fantastic 1 year that I had. Post that, I became a trainer. I used to train in MNCs like Amazon and other places here in India. 3 long years. That's where my training background comes from, actually. So,
Oh my goodness. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. So this makes a lot of sense. So you got your skills that led you into working for the Big Four. You took a sabbatical. That sounds like a lot. I would have took a longer sabbatical if it was me. You know me. And then you got those soft skills and the mindset to, because you got to think people that work, most people that work in the Big Four, and and even in the accounting space, the soft skills is what's lacking, right? The soft skills is what they just, is what most people struggle with. And then the implementation of the training, I see exactly why you are who you are. And I hope the people, as we go through this, through this interview with you, they get to see why you are who you are. So I want to get to Cloud IT. You had a very evolving role. Tell us about your role at Cloud IT. How did you get here? How did you meet the Yoda Sam? How did we get to where we are now?
absolutely. So, post COVID, when the world went online, I think we saw how things started getting global. This was always a dream to sit in somewhere at a part of a world and cater to the different part of the world. Customers who are staying somewhere else, and you were working with them globally. So this was always a dream, and that's when I think post COVID I came across Cloud IT. And as you said, yes, once you meet Sam, it's always someone whom you'll look up to, you'll want to work with. I started as an associate in Cloud IT. Today, I think growing to a controller and having my own team is something which I would say was a great and a memorable journey, both together. I've learned so much from both my mentors, Sam and Ashish sir, and
Yeah.
and they've been great. Yes, in fact, I learn a lot from my team every day. We have wonderful set of people. We have clients like you. We have partners whom we learn from every day.
Because I want to make sure these details are super important, right? For people listening, want to learn from you. What are some of the key barriers, right? So I want to get the barriers out the way. What are some of the barriers that you face personally as you have grown with Cloud IT? And even though you've overcome those barriers, what are some of the barriers that as you personally face in this, in this space as a female going through this? Like, I want to learn. I want to know.
In fact, I would say, Steve, it was been quite the opposite.
No barriers.
Yeah, I have had
Awesome.
advantages, I would say. Seriously, I think the world has become so small now. It's totally
That's good. That's
globalized.
good.
People don't have the barriers that they had like 10 years back. We don't
Good.
really, right? We don't really care about where a person is coming from as long as they are good at their work. And in fact, it's an advantage to have a global pool of talent. So we have people working all over from India. I have a team who works from everywhere across India, and I think that's the biggest advantage rather than a barrier. It's
There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, Nikki. That's how you push it back. That's how you push it back. That's why you are who you are. That's the let's talk about Cloud IT. So I'm super excited about Cloud IT. Obviously what we're doing, what we're building. What is the biggest misconception that people have, workers, clients, people who are not clients? What is the biggest misconception about what we do that we want to just knock down? I want to knock this down. What is it that you want to say to help explain what Cloud IT does?
Yes. So cloud IT, I think we as a team, we as a company focus a lot on culture. So that's where we
Good.
want to attract the best of the talent, and that's where we want to set up processes that help people achieve their results. So one of the biggest misconception that I feel where people get stuck up is, you cannot work with someone, or the processes would be very difficult to understand and explain. That's not the case.
Mhm.
We try to simplify things. We try to break things to where it is very easy to understand. And I think help people or help clients develop a team of their own. They don't have to worry about if today some person is sick, if today some person is not, working. There is an entire set of team of people, 100, 150, 200 people of Cloud IT are there to represent you. So yes, we are
Oh,
as
150, 200 people, soon to be 1,000 to 2,000. I
yes.
can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. When it comes to Cloud IT, I know that culturally we are knocking this thing out, and we are really focused on our not only our
Hmm.
internal culture but our external culture, right? How we deal with clients. When you speak on talent, can you talk a little bit more about the talent? What kind of workers are we staffing? Are we staffing these companies? How are we finding these talent? Where are they coming from? Tell us a little bit more insight about how we are our talent.
Oh, so yes, that's the most interesting part of it, I would say. First of all, we really, really want to give the best of the quality. So, for that, attracting the right talent is very important. What we sort of have as a procedure here in Cloud IT is, first, we only take qualified people who are qualified accountants, preferably chartered accountants, and most of our people are qualified chartered accountants. So yes, one is that. Plus, I think the most important thing that we think, so one, you are qualified, you have the knowledge. But second, I would say we also look at the trainability bit of it. That if a person is
Mm.
trainable or no. Yes, so that's what we look in a candidate. Plus, we have a triple filter. So the first is the HR round. The HR goes through of how culturally a person is fit enough to be in Cloud IT. Second, we take the technical round, which is by the managers
Mhm.
of Cloud IT. And third, I think the final round is taken by the controllers and the management, who finally see where this person will fit in which team. Right. So because we have
Mhm.
various teams here working here, so that's where the final round happens. It is a triple filter, and plus we also have an assessment, written assessment. That's how we have a very stringent process for filtering, I would say, which is very important. Right. So that's where we select people. That's how we do.
Y'all better stop playing with Nikita. When I ask her a question, she gonna give you the step by step, and then more steps, and make sure that's who she is, guys. That is 100% who she is. And tell us about some when we bring a company on and we're onboarding them, how do
Yeah.
we help them with the challenges of remote work? Like, remote is definitely something new. It's definitely, for some people it's new. Some people have tried it. Some people have even tried it and had horrible experiences, right? So we always have to kind of combat those horrible experiences and let people. How do we help them with working remote?
The I would say the real fun starts after you get people on board. Yes. So you cannot just, very important in remote, you cannot just leave them hanging.
There
Yes,
you
that's the
go.
most important bit of it. So once we have someone on board, I would say we really focus on their training. So as you've given me the credit of that I give a lot of procedure, we have a very, I would say, robust procedure for training as well. Not just hiring, then we also train them. Yes, so typically the training is for 3 to 4 weeks, a month long training we have. So once a person is onboarded, they have an induction process by the HR that happens. Post that, we have our entire LMS system, which is a learning management system in our very own Smart Dash. That's where the entire LMS is done by the
Mhm.
person who is onboarded. Once he's trained, then he gets an on-job training by the managers. They fit into the team. They get a lot of simulations for 2 to 3 weeks. They are trained
Uh-huh.
by that, and only after that they are, put on. I would say on the front that yes, now you
Right.
can start working. So yes, that's where we sort of really want to achieve something, even in the remote culture, that we really want to strive to give the best quality.
Can you explain? Because I love all that. I love the way that we onboard. I love the way that we not only just to your point, we don't leave them hanging, right? We bring them on and we staff them, but we on the other side, we're continually checking. We're continually making sure our client success is A1, whatever they need, right? We're there to support them because their success is our success. And I
Yes.
think that's kind of the biggest thing. As you notice the accounting industry, as we prepare to be a solution for this industry, where do you see the accounting space right now, in your opinion? Where do you see it going? What's your thought on the space in the world of accounting?
This is something where we would love to touch base. Accounting globally, I would say, thankfully, the processes, reporting processes, accounting per se as a subject is something which is similar everywhere. With the growing industry, with globalization, and with SaaS coming in, the various companies are actually looking into the FAS services more from analyzing where the business is going. So I also tell the people who join the team and who are working now and who are, wanting to grow in accounting, I would say that it is important not just to be a bookkeeper these days. It is very
Mm.
important to be a consultant. And how can you be a consultant? By knowing the entire prospect, knowing the business as a whole, and then giving your valuable inputs by way of reporting requirements, and by way of all the learning the rules across the countries and across the globe. That's where, the
Yes,
life.
yes. I think you're spot on. I don't think there is a such thing as a bookkeeper anymore, right? I think we have to be more because our clients need more. They need more information. They need more data. They need more eyes, right? On the information to help support. I want to ask you two more questions. One of those questions is why should a company hire Cloud IT? What makes us special?
Yes. So we are, I would say, the power behind your hood. Yes, that's how I put it. So we do the heavy lifting. We typically would really support CPA firms, or maybe, more on the CPA firms, where we could help them achieve their targets plus grow their business, because they don't have to think about the finer utilities. They don't have to think about developing a team. They don't have to think about hiring, training, right? So all those heavy lifting plus the work, I would say, which the quality which you want, we can deliver that. Also, we set up the processes, we have the software, and we have separate the people and the process. I would say we have such
Good.
set systems that you don't have to think twice to grow. And I would say that everything, right from hiring to the training to the delivery, everything is very closely monitored. So our team structure is such that we do not depend on one person, right? We have an entire hierarchy of people working on one project, right, or on one client. So there would be a manager who will be taking care of your account, and plus who will be managing everything for you, right? He will
Good.
have he or she will have their team who will be working for you, and then yes, that's something which the CPA firms love, and they have a very carefree mindset when they come to us.
Yes, yes, yes. And I know I said I had one more question, but I'm gonna do a follow up on that. A CPA, because what you said stood out to me. A CPA, the owners,
Hmm.
for them to be free with Cloud IT coming on board. What have you witnessed the difference between? And you can talk about a few companies if you want. From the difference from when they started versus when Cloud IT stepped in to to just them being, are they more happy, are they able to scale their business, or they can be more time with their families? What have you noticed that since we jumped into the businesses that we jumped in and really
Yeah.
implemented ourselves? What have you noticed?
It's so overwhelming is the word I would say, that we have a feedback process every month, right? So we send these feedback forms and wanting to take the feedback from our clients, and we've received so amazing comments and the feedbacks from our written feedbacks from our clients. They say that when they started, some of them were 5, 10, serving 5 to 10 clients, and today they've grown to 50 and 100. And I wouldn't
Mm.
say it's just because of Cloud IT, but it is they give us the credit, and they say that we've been so seamlessly working. You don't feel as if there is an outsourcing. You just feel that it is your back office. They are delivering things, and they've trained us so much, that they get the end result what they want, right? So that's
Mm.
one thing I would say, that we really are thankful for our clients, that they really put that trust on us. So the thing that we would always like to, bank on is the trustworthiness that we have of our clients, and that's where we strive to always deliver the best. So they have been
Come on. Love it.
amazingly, I would say, kind in giving us great feedbacks, that yes, they've grown, and then that's how we are happy to see that.
Awesome. So, last question. Now, this is probably the hardest question that I'm gonna ask, and I'm just prepping you because this is tough. So,
Yeah.
get your mind ready. Is your mind ready?
Sure.
Okay, get it
Yes.
ready. Who's funnier, Sam or me?
Oh God. No. That's tough. Oh my God.
Listen. I get it. I
I
get it. Let them down easy. Let them down easy. Let them down easy.
mhm. I
No,
didn't see that coming. Okay, that was a trick question.
no, I'm teasing. You guys are listening. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed Nikita. She is, as you see, her training, her experience, her skills led us to be perfect person to be leading us along with Sam and Andrew and and the others. So I'm grateful and honored to have Nikita a part of Cloud IT. If you are a CPA firm, I highly recommend that you come to Cloud IT and you let us be the power under the hood, so we can help service you. And if you get to meet Nikita, I promise you it'll be an awesome experience. All right, so great. Thank you for this, Nikita. This has been awesome. You are amazing, and I can't wait to for the world to see this.
Thank you so much, Steve. It was a pleasure, and yes, thank you for this opportunity. Plus, it's really great working with you always, and yeah, I look forward to many more such podcasts.
It's,
Yes,
oh, this is the beginning. This is gonna be. We're gonna look back at this and laugh. We got 4 more interviews to do together. Every milestone.
done,
All
done.
right. See,
Promise.
have a good one. Bye
Perfect.
bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.